Hello, welcome to Split the Screen episode. I literally wrote it down. 38. I'm your host, BiggusBennus, aka Ben Austwick, and I am joined by the one, the only Ed Nightingale. Hello, Ed. How are you doing?
Yeah, well, all of a sudden I sound different and I have a really fucking weird accent.
Yeah, you got really clear. I can understand everything you say this time.
Oh, wow.
Well, we know we have somebody here who actually plays video games and is a massive fan of, well, I don't know. What does Ed not like? I don't know. I can't even think of a pun. I'm tired today.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I was expecting the worst, but nothing is better than the worst, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we're joined by MoniDoesStuff, streamer, podcaster, designer, producer, film director, everything. She does everything. MoniDoesStuff. How you doing, Moni?
Yeah, I'm fine. A bit irritated after your introduction, but fine. It's all good.
Dev
How
says,
are
is this an
you?
Ed cosplay? It is. It's Moni cosplaying as Ed, cosplaying as Moni.
Yeah,
So there you go.
I don't know. I was thinking of wearing the wig for a second, but then I also don't remember where I put it, so I was like, eh.
Oh, Moni does everything exactly. This is what Deb says. And Mika says, how dare you disparage him like this live on air? I will disparage Ed. He has abandoned us. Abandoned us. I mean, we do have a
Oh.
picture of him at the BAFTAs, which if anybody's watching this on YouTube or watching this at home, because yeah, this is why Ed is not here, because he is currently at the BAFTA games interviewing people and can't say anything about it, but he's already spoken and interacted with some pretty awesome people. But yeah, there's a picture of him right there at the BAFTAs on the red carpet, having his photograph
Isn't he
taken.
adorable? I'm not sure in what direction. Oh, here. No, here.
No, that's the way. Yeah, there you go. There he is. So looking very, very smart.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're not going to give him any more attention because, you know, he'd love that. He's already getting it.
Popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be any more popular. So, yeah, welcome, Money. How have you been? Thank you so much for standing in for Ed for a week.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just a Walmart version of it, but I mean.
Better Ed, we'll call you.
No. Oh, no.
All right. So, Better Ed, how's your week been? What have you been up to?
Well, I've written a lot of articles and I can tell you everything about these articles that I've written for Eurogamer.
Well, you got to save those for the news for when we're splitting
I'm sorry.
the headlines. See, I can remember them. I've got to remember the names of the segments this time.
No, you need to remember everything, even though there's a document that I can look at.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I've not
What's
really
been splitting your time, Ben?
Oh God, we'll get there, Money.
Oh, we're not there. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, this is where
I'm way too fast.
This is the relaxing bit. This is where we just chill and just get to how's your week, Money? What is that T-shirt, by the way? This product placement of other podcasts.
It's not a product placement. It's underneath. Didn't even see it.
Let us see, Money. Money, let us see it.
I'm not going to show you my boobs.
It's not the boobs I want to see, Money. It's the. Yeah, there we go. Just don't take it off, please. Oh God.
I'm not gonna take it off.
Well, it's been what 3.5 minutes, and Moni's already started undressing on the podcast.
Absolutely not true. I just didn't want to show you anything. No, never mind.
Liz would like some boobs. She says, yeah, so she'll take some.
I think Liz is more than enough boobs.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but yeah, what was your week been? You've been back at work this week, haven't you? Because yeah, you are a streamer. I know you through Twitch. You're a moderator on this here channel. Here channel. You are. You're a fantastic video gamer.
No.
You've already been on Split the Screen a few weeks ago, or months ago.
When you came back.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's when you invited me on. Yeah.
So you are. Yeah, you have been here before, so people probably do know you. But yeah, what have you been up to this week? Because you did take a week off, and now you're back this week.
I did take a week off from work, and then this week was back to work. And as a self-employed person, it fucks you on both ends. So when you go into holidays and when you come out of them, I know this is not family friendly here. So
money got fucked on both ends during. No, this month earlier this week.
But yeah, no, just back to work. You've been busy, but other than that, not a lot happened.
Oh, well, yeah. Did you do a lot of stuff in that week off?
No, I just turned my desk 90 degrees. That's the biggest thing I've done.
I mean, that takes effort. Yeah.
It does take effort. I had to buy a new carpet and everything.
Oh, wow.
So,
You had to buy a new carpet just to move
no,
your
I
desk?
wanted a new carpet.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that is
I didn't have to buy a new carpet. I wanted one. So
such
I
a
bought
mess.
one and then I had to like get rid. It was a proper effort.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad is this the new setup now that we see?
Yep.
So we can see beautiful curtains there. There's even a roaring fireplace in the background.
On the TV, yeah.
Yeah.
Today it's a fireplace in the mountains.
Oh, beautiful. Just like the
I
real.
thought you would like the mountains.
I do, yeah. They're alive.
Don't see them very often and all that with your bumps in the road.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we do not have mountains here. Just especially not in London. No. But yeah,
Exactly.
so yeah, Money, you've been you're back at work, working hard now. What have you been streaming lately? Should we go into it? What's been splitting your time?
You didn't say how you were, but
Oh, I'm
okay.
fine. I'm always fine. I'm just tired. I do have a very awesome announcement that I'll make later. Or shall I make it
Can't
now?
wait. I don't know.
I can make
I mean,
it.
you want to tease people. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
how it works.
Well, I can announce it now. Well, so at it's the Gaming Awards, the Gaming Mag Awards, but I think it's called the Gaming Mag Awards at Twitch, or on Twitch. That's going to be on the 25th, is it? Yeah,
Yep.
25th of this month. So in a few Mondays. And Marvelous, I'm going to be there anyway, because I've got tickets. I'm going to be going. And Marvelous Games have asked me to give out an award on their behalf. So I've got to go. I'm very nervous, but
They're streaming it on Twitch, so we can all watch it happen live on Twitch on the 25th, which is a Monday.
Yes.
I don't know what time because I didn't see it.
It's good. I don't know, in the evening, but it's going to be there. So yeah, they're sponsoring the Authentic Representation Award at the Gaming Awards. So yeah, I'm gonna be declaring who's the winner.
So exciting!
It is. Yeah, I'm very nervous and excited.
Wow, you can do this.
It'll be fun. It'll be
It's
a lot
one
of
of the
fun.
things where you're breaking it before and then you're excited afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, by the way, we have a new picture from Ed.
Do we?
He's just met two people. There you go. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it because it's on a different screen. Look at that. Two of our favorite people. You might recognize Geeky Cassie from being on the podcast just a couple of weeks ago, which is pretty awesome.
He looks so happy between those two.
I bet he is. I'm surprised. He'll get in about like 3 a.m. I bet, partying.
Probably.
Oh, but yeah, no. Okay, so let's go into what's been splitting our time then. Moni, what have you been playing lately?
Well, I'm in a bit of a dump currently because I don't know, too much work and shit. But I've been playing a bit of Dorfromantik again.
Oh.
Hashtag Dorfromantik.
How'd you pronounce it again?
Dorfromantik.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
And in the last stream, we had the number 2 of the leaderboard that came into my stream. It was really exciting.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. So the person that do they stream as well? So the person that's got like the second highest
as well, yes. And they're the number 2 on the leaderboard. And because I have a clippy that shows the clips of people when I shout them out, and fuck me, that map of that Dorfromantik map was massive. It was really exciting to like have. It was like when Yusuf was in your chat from Marbles.
Oh yeah.
So
it's very similar equivalency.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. But
other than that, it's just Wordle Hurdle, and I play BeatStar now.
What's this BeatStar? Because I still haven't got it. It's like Guitar Hero on your phone or something.
Yes, it is like Guitar Hero on your phone. I tried to get you into it, but I feel like I'm not very convincing. I feel it should be more convincing, but it's really fun. It's just really, really bad because ads and microtransactions on phone games are just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really annoying. I'm thinking, when it comes to like mobile games, I can only tolerate them if they do not have ads everywhere. I'd
Yeah,
rather
then you
pay.
can't play this.
Yeah, I would much rather pay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just looking at like what games I've actually got on my phone. Current games I've got are like literally nothing. Well, Final Fantasy 1, Monument, Sasquatch, I bet most threes plus, whatever that is. I'd like Assemble. I don't even know what these are. I just downloaded them because I heard they were good. Yeah. So yeah, I don't played any of those.
Yeah.
Wordle and
then you
Hurdle.
won't. Yeah, Wordle and Hurdle.
They're the best. But yeah, so
Yeah.
what do you even do in Dorfromantik? Because I've never actually...
You just put like tiles, hexagon tiles on a puzzle and make them fit, basically.
Okay.
The area, because there is like different kinds of areas. So there's water, train station, like fields, and you just need to slice them in a way that they fit in, and then you get points and you can get more tiles to just make the map even bigger, basically.
Okay. So how many tiles do you like normally have when you play a game? When you like finish a
I have
game?
actually never paid any attention to how many tiles I got, but I know that the guy that we saw has like 1,000 tiles or more because of how well he plays and of how long he plays. But I have like, maybe I start with like 50, I don't know, 80 something. I was at 69 at some point. That is when I clocked, but
Of course. Yeah.
It's not even me, but yeah.
Oh,
Something around that.
nice.
And then you just start putting them all in place. And it has really chill music and it's really nice because you can just do it and you can chat with people at the same time, which is nice for streaming, I feel like. And also you don't need a lot of brain effort, which is great sometimes.
Deb says the person in second place has more than 4,000 tiles.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm pretty sure I heard him say they had like 600 hours in that game as well.
650 hours in 10 and a half months he's playing it.
Wow. He really likes that game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Wouldn't know.
Because you're
It's
enjoying
been
streaming.
pretty-
Yeah, but you've been enjoying streaming that game. Are there any other games coming out soon that you're interested in playing?
I'm just gonna say Breath of the Wild 2 once again so that you can get angry and it's not coming out.
It's not coming out. Not coming out. It's never going to come out. I don't think they'll ever release it.
Wow, can you stop being such an evil, grumpy person who just likes to wind people up?
You've read me to to filth there. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild, but I'm like I refuse to get even the slightest bit excited about that game because it's so far away.
Also, you get really pissed by people wanting it, so that just makes me want it even more because it annoys you.
Oh, it doesn't annoy me. I'm just like, yeah, I told you it was going to be delayed. Just knew it. Oh. But yeah, that's so what have I been playing? I've been playing God, I don't even remember what I've been playing. I've not been playing that much, to be honest. Oh no, I've finally put down Ghostwire Tokyo.
I was gonna say I feel you jumped into a lot of games, you just didn't stick to any of them.
Well, that's just me, always. But yeah, no. Ghostwire Tokyo. I finally put down. I put in like 5 hours, 6 hours. I think it says like 6.5 hours I've played, and I'm just like, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not actually having fun playing it. So why am I playing it anymore? So there, I just put it down. It's for anybody that doesn't know, it's an open world game set in like nighttime in Tokyo. Everybody's disappeared except for a few like spirits, and you've got these kind of mystical powers. It's a first person game and you move your fingers around and fight a blast of fire, wind or air at them, and it looks really cool.
So Avatar.
Yeah, is that like which
I don't know. Isn't it also with water, fire, earth and stuff? I don't know.
the green one, the blue people one?
No, this anime one.
Oh, I don't know that thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. I just know it's something to do with the elements.
Okay, I have no idea. But yeah, you have to do that kind of stuff, and it's just really, really, really repetitive. Like all you're doing is going somewhere, and you're either finding something for somebody or you're killing some kind of monster, and it's just then move to the next place, and then like with some kind of awkward traversal between the bits. But yeah, I was just playing it and going like, all I'm doing is trying to rush through to the end because I want to finish it. And it's like, well, do I spend like another 4 hours of my life plowing through this where I'm just not really enjoying it? Or do I just like give up and play a different game
Life's
instead?
too short for shit games that you don't enjoy.
Exactly. And technically I got that game for free. But as I always say, it's only free if your time's worth nothing. and my time is not worth nothing.
I like that. I want it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Only free if time's worth nothing.
Yeah, if
I
your
like
time's
that.
worth
Very
nothing,
smart.
then it's free. So yeah, no, I put that down. And I've not picked up a game yet, although there's a few that's like on my list. I think I really want to finish Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, but that's kind of like my game I just sit and chill in bed with. Like I'll play half an hour or an hour every now and again in bed and just kind of chill with that and enjoy it. And so that's, I mean, really enjoying doing that. For a game that I'll play on my console right now, like on my PlayStation if I'm chilling, I mean, Elden Ring's good, but I feel like I'm going to have to put a bit of time into that to kind of get used to it again because it's such a difficult game. Sret, by the way, says, my time is pretty cheap. Sret, I heard you were very expensive. £75 an hour. That's what I heard. And also, I don't know, is that expensive?
It's very cheap, £75 an hour.
Well, I used to work for a company that would charge somebody 25 an hour with me as an English teacher, you know, private class. Get your mind out the gutter.
I don't know what you mean. Have you paid tax? You didn't have to pay tax for that, do you?
For speaking? Oh, thank God. Ed'd be broke. No one here is expensive. We have no pride, says Gemma. That's true, you know. Get it while you can.
Wow.
Oh, it's a lot more than that, says Threat. Very nice. Yeah, like I'm not sure. There's a few games that kind of I'm really interested in. So after playing Ghostwise Tokyo, it made me think, oh, you know what games I missed? Yakuza. Because Yakuza games are great fun, and they're also set in Tokyo, but with a lot more detail and a so much more like enjoyable story. Like the story in Ghostwire was just boring, like really boring. It was like just go here, but to get here you have to kind of clear this fog, and it's just I've spoken about this the last week or two, and it's just it was getting a bit fed up. I was getting fed up and boring. Whereas Yakuza have the most bizarre side stories. Did I ever tell you about some of the side stories in Yakuza?
No, but go ahead now.
Let me give you 3 of them. One of them, you are you meet a businessman and he's not very happy because his dominatrix that he pays is a bit of a pushover. So the side mission is you teaching this dominatrix to be assertive. And then at one point, when you finally helped her become assertive, you hide in, like the client comes back, but you're in the room with the dominatrix. So you then hide in the wardrobe while the dominatrix does her thing. And then you fall out of the wardrobe.
Are you sure this is the story of Yakuza and not a novel Gemma wrote?
No, honestly, Gemma would love it. But then at one point you fall out of the wardrobe. I'm 99% sure, like I'm not making any mistakes. Maybe you fall out, maybe, I don't know, something else. Or maybe the dominatrix tells you to come out. I can't remember. But I think you fall out and the client's like, oh yeah, I like this even more now. It's like, well, okay. But then also in that side mission story, you go to a playground to teach a dominatrix to be confident even when they're out in public. And then there's like a child saying like, why are you dressed up like that? Yeah. And then there's another one. Yeah. And then there's another bit where, another story where, there's a guy who thinks his girl, like a schoolboy who thinks his girlfriend, they're like 16, 17, whatever, hopefully 18. But like this guy thinks that his girlfriend's cheating on him. And so he wants you to stalk her for him. So obviously you stalk her.
Wow.
And he found out that she wasn't cheating on him, but she was selling her used underwear to businessmen. And she's been making some money.
Wow.
And then the third one, a child for some reason wants you to go to this vending machine for the flashy lights and all this stuff to get them a toy. But the toy is a porno. And you have a stealth mission where you have to stealthily walk past these disapproving mothers and you have to like avoid their gaze so you can buy a porno to give to the child.
For who is this game?
I don't know.
18 plus?
Yeah, it's incredible. I think, honestly, Moni, I think you would find it hilarious. I think that's just Yakuza 0 as well. So,
isn't that what Annie played recently?
Possibly, yeah. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to play that, but then there's another game called Judgment Out where it's set in the same universe, but you play like an undercover detective rather than the Yakuza. So that's what I
Okay.
was. So I'm kind of want to play that because I do have it. I bought it but never played it because that's me. Yeah. So
Mood.
I'm in the mood to play that, definitely. But it's either that or Horizon. I mean, I've still got Horizon that I bought as well and haven't played it.
Okay, it's true. Horizon. Oh, you'd bought it and downloaded it and never touched it, right?
Yeah, like I bought it. Ed downloaded it because I'm logged in on his console. So he downloaded it, played it for like 30 minutes. And that's as much use as it's had.
You too.
Yeah.
You could have probably saved money by buying it secondhand, like in a couple of months.
Yeah. Oh, I know. But I thought I wanted to play it then. And then like Elden Ring came out the week after. I think it was the week after. Yeah. And then I never played. Never had time for it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Rude.
I know. So yeah, that's I mean that's what's been splitting my time. I've been playing a little bit of Destiny, trying to do the weekly stuff. I'm still loving it, but I won't talk anymore because we spoke so much last week with Urban Bohemian about it.
Oh, but you were so happy when you did that. It was nice to see.
Yes. Oh, it was good.
Even though you hated on all of us because we're not as hyped about Destiny, but you were happy, so that was great.
Destiny is amazing. It's an amazing game.
But it's, as you said, or apparently really hard for new people and really shit paying system. So like,
yeah, the latest expansion's okay because you can just kind of follow the story. But there's like so much lore and stuff. You probably like, I don't know what's going on.
yeah,
But like the gameplay's the best bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Lucas in chat says Destiny is king. Agreed. Oh, but I never even mentioned what I went to yesterday. Ed and I, we went to the what's it called? What was the name of it? It was like a gamer thing.
Science fair thing.
Yeah, it was at the Science Museum, and I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was wait, I've got a picture of it here, I'm sure. Where is it? The gamer no, I can't find it. No. Okay, well, yeah. Games Fest or whatever. It's part of the BAFTAs, the WAS thing. There's loads of like gaming stuff going on in London.
Nice.
And I went there and I got to, we went. Oh, got some great stories. So yeah, we went there and all it is like a big area with loads of consoles and there's like a few facts and stuff behind them. Like next to every game, there'll be like a little fact sheet, like one sentence about it.
Okay.
So we went there and there's like quite early, so there's lots of space. They had like one of the oldest video games consoles ever. And then it kind of, there's like a whole wall where you can play one of the first consoles and then like go through the ages until the Wii. I think the Wii is the last one on that wall, but there's loads of like PS5s and other things in the rest of it. But yeah, so I remember I played a bit of one of the oldest video games ever and managed to break it.
What? No.
Well, it was really flimsy and it was very old. Apparently, I think it's older than me. That's how old it is. And
oh god,
it was like we're controlling it because it was 2-player, but one of them didn't work and the other one was like really sensitive, the controller. So I turned it off and on again because I thought that would fix it.
As you do.
As you do, yeah. And then it just kind of came up with like some kind of strobe light, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna go back to that, and just turned it off and then walked off.
Did you blow in the back?
I don't know, but it's a vintage video games console, world's oldest, and yeah, I broke it. Oh, and also I broke another game. Well, didn't break it, but Theme Hospital was there, and I was like, oh my god, I don't think I've ever actually played Theme Hospital. So we played Theme Hospital for a little bit, and we were trying to work out how to hire something, and I accidentally pressed the Windows button, so it minimized the game.
God.
And then when we brought it up, it was in windowed mode. Now, if you've ever played a really, really old game in windowed mode, it's tiny. It comes up like the size of kind of like a Zoom chat window time. It's absolutely minute. And like for about 2 or 3 minutes, Ed and I were trying to work out how to make it go full screen again, because I forgot it's like Control and F. But like trying to work out. And then this guy comes up who works there being like, can I interest you in a full screen mode?
As we're love the guy, but I've never met him.
As we're like trying to squint and try and see this tiny, tiny game on the screen. I can just imagine him sat there for like a minute being like, what are they doing?
What idiots.
Exactly. Oh.
Those are the people we talk about when we're like, oh my god. How can you not?
He beat me.
I'm glad you were those people.
Yeah, and there were lots of multiplayer stuff. He was like, oh, let's go find a multiplayer game. So there was a Sonic game, like the first Sonic with 2 players plugged in. Did he go and play multiplayer? No. He forced me to sit and watch him do like 4 levels of Sonic. I kept hinting. I was holding the other controller, being like, no, can we
And he's
play?
not used to multiplayer.
No, he isn't. Yeah.
Wow.
Guy's a legend. Can I interest? I know, yeah, does the can I interest you bit? I was like, okay. It's like, wow, they're patronizing. But yeah, he beat me at some Micro Machines, and Halo, and I beat him at Project Gotham Racing and another racing game, Ridge Racer. Was it Ridge Racer?
The racing
Yeah,
game.
I beat the bit. Yeah.
And Lion King beat both of you.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't play Lion King, but that was good fun. There was beer there as well, which was awesome.
Oh,
And no
nice.
children allowed because it was late at night.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, that was cool. Also, by the way, yeah, thanks for Miko's just trying to find the direct links to the podcast. There it is, splitthescreen.com. Also, from now on, we're going to be putting all of the podcasts live on YouTube as well. So you'll be able to watch the video as well as listen to the audio if you prefer on YouTube as well. So thank you very much, Moni, for that link in the chat. I'll try and upload some old ones as well because I do have them still stored if I recorded them. Not all of them, but a lot of them are stored. So I'll try and maybe upload a few older ones. I'll try and just upload the ones that have got like a guest on because they're the more interesting ones. No offense to Ed, but he's not here.
I think you would agree because with guests it's always fun.
It is.
I mean, not that it's not fun with the two of you, you know.
It's always a lot more fun with a third.
Of course.
But yeah, that's Mika says following on Spotify. Thanks so much. Yeah, feel free to follow us we're on Spotify, we're on podcasts on Apple. Is that the
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts, Amazon.
How can you not have learned it?
Is it Amazon Podcasts or are they called something different?
I don't know.
Who
listens on podcasts on Amazon? Prime Music? Does it
Prime,
even have podcasts?
Prime Podcasts?
I don't know.
Podcast
Prime
Music?
Podcasts, I
don't know. Yeah.
Amazon Prime Podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that's really what's been splitting my time. So Ed, what's been in the news? What's been splitting headlines this week? Because Moni's organized. Money is incredibly organized.
But Ed doesn't think we are able to figure out articles. So we got a pre-vetted list from Ed.
Yeah, let me just say let me just repeat what he said earlier. This is how little he trusts us. What time was it? It was sent like really early this morning, wasn't it?
It was early in the morning.
Right, where was it? Oh crap! Let's see. Yeah, early this morning we got a message saying, if I can find it. God. I'm trying
Elevator music.
Yeah, trying to fill in. So, will you two still do news articles in the podcast tonight? I.e., do you need me to pick some out? Moni says, I would of course was the ones you have written. Oh, I can't do that anymore. And picked some. You go and focus on the BAFTAs. And then I said, I might prep for it on the stream. And Ed replied with, Monkey Island new game, Max Payne remake, 2-point delay, Mario Golf on Switch, Witcher and Halo cookbooks, new Tomb Raider confirmed, Life is Strange True Colors on Game Pass. There you go. It's like when he heard that I was preparing for it, he's like, no.
He also didn't believe I would be able to do it, apparently. But
I know.
Now we have a wonderful list of articles.
We do.
All vetted.
What is the first thing that has been split in headlines?
There is a return to Monkey Island that was announced coming in 2022.
That game was Return to Monkey Island 2 was at the video game history science museum thing yesterday.
Nice.
We didn't go near it because we're not going to sit and play one player point and click adventure at this kind of thing when I've literally got it on Steam. Never played it though, but I don't know. I've heard really, really, really good things about it, and people seem to be super excited about this. Like a lot of the old voice actors from the originals are back. The person who wrote it, or the people who wrote it, are also involved in a way. Let me go and read this out.
Read the article. It's not. This one is not written by Ed, so
Yeah, it's probably full of
will
errors.
we even click it?
Yeah. Monkey Island co-creator, Rod Gilbert is spearheading the project alongside fellow co-creator Dave Grossman. Dominic Armato will also return as the fan favorite voice of Guybrush Threepwood. See, that's exactly what I said.
Obviously, that's totally what you said.
Exactly. Money, do you have a dog on stream?
He just walked back. He just walked.
Did I miss?
Past here.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it. Well,
because he pushed the door open, and now the door is wide open, and he's just like sitting there.
oh.
So,
Well, if he ever is that him in the corner near the bed, near the TV, or is that?
No, that's just something that stops the door from ramming into the cupboard.
Okay.
But let me close the door 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. One is.
Because it's otherwise really annoying.
Now, Money. This is how Money screws up my the screen. The screen really is split now. Now you get two of me. Is that him in the corner? I thought he looked like him. I'm gonna hide over here. So I didn't know it was a toy dog. I just thought Yoshi was sitting very, very still. Oh, there we go. We're back. There's Yoshi.
The dog.
Oh my god, you've got the other dog still hasn't moved in the back.
Oh, I know. It's because he's not real. The other one in the back.
Is that one real?
Why are you making all these weird noises? There we go.
We honor. How is his? How is his back? Slipped a disc, poor thing.
Yeah, but that was almost a year ago now. No, 6 months ago or something.
Where you have two dogs, Money? No, Money's got two dogs. Yeah, there's one behind. I just thought it was one sitting very, very still.
I mean, my room is not so big that my dog would be so small, so far behind me.
I just thought it was very far away. But yeah, did I say there's like a third Monkey Island? Apparently there's a bunch of them, which I didn't even realize. So
I've never even heard of this game, I think. I don't know.
I've heard of it, but I've never played them. Like, it's a LucasArts game, and they've approved it and everything. But it was created as a collaborative effort among Rod Gilbert, Dave Grossman, and the wonderful Tim Schafer, who created my favorite game ever, which is Grim Fandango.
Yay.
So yeah, but yeah, there's loads. I started
to play this once. I'm not sure I'm getting it.
I said
Grim Fandango, I mean.
Damn it. You said what, sorry? You're not going to... I
started Grim Fandango and I don't know if I get it, so I stopped playing it.
Yeah, it's probably not for you. It's probably not for like anybody these days. It's a very kind of obtuse point and click adventure. It's very funny. I love the style. I love the music and everything, but I think I'd only enjoy it for nostalgic reasons now. That's another thing I thought.
Nostalgia is a big one.
That's another thing I thought, going around all these, like playing all these old games. Old games suck. Like new games are so much better.
It's true.
Oh.
And I'm so surprised that a lot of things didn't like break over the years since I've grown up with all of them, because I'm like, how did I have the nerves and the stamina to not break everything in my way?
Yeah. It's just like everything was what we were playing, and I'm like, this is just awful. Yeah, Halo. I mean, oh no, GoldenEye. We played some GoldenEye multiplayer. Very great at the time. Now I'm playing it going like, this is garbage. Like, yeah, you can't aim, you can't control, you just kind of shoot in the direction. Yeah. It was, at the time it was great, but now, honestly, just keep it in your memories. Keep a lot of those games in your memories because they're just really frustrating and a bit crap now.
Yeah. Probably agree.
But yeah, there's absolutely loads of Monkey Island games, and I'm ashamed that I didn't know there were this many. Secret of Monkey Island.
The trailer looks really pretty though. Like I like the art style. That's all I can say.
Oh, there's a bunch of like.
I don't know if that's real.
There's a bunch of like special edition. Or maybe their own. So there's the Secret of Monkey Island, Monkey Island 2: LeChuck's Revenge, and then there's other remastered CD-ROM. Then there's another remastered one. Then there's the Curse of Monkey Island. Then there's the Escape from Monkey Island. Then there's Tales of Monkey Island. Then there's and then a couple of special editions. So maybe there's 4. Are there like 4 main ones? Who knows? But if Ed was here, I'm sure he
would know a lot of things that we don't know.
He knows lots of things.
Yeah.
What else has been happening?
Max Payne 1 and 2 remake is in the works.
It is. Which is
I'm sure you're really excited about, considering you also really loved Alan Wake so much.
I mean, it's Rockstar before they, well, No, it's not before that. Well, it's before. God, was it before GT3? Oh, see, this is when my lack of gaming knowledge actually shows up. But like, yeah, Max Payne 1 and 2 are getting a remaster by Rockstar. We know how great they are. Oh no, actually, so it's Remedy. Yeah, so it's Remedy that are making this. Remedy, the people behind Control, and Alan Wake. So they're the ones that are remaking it. Because the original publisher was Rockstar. And Rockstar are footing the bill for development. So perfect.
Nice. I
Yeah.
don't know. I have no emotions towards that, but yeah.
They said it's in line with a typical Remedy AAA production. So I'm like, is that a Control production, like in line with a typical Remedy Control-esque game, or a typical Remedy Alan Wake remastered AAA game? Because the latter was not fun.
I remember the rage.
Yeah. Zach says there have been a couple of old games I played that I liked more than the originals, than the OGs, like Fallout 1 and 2, Vampire Masquerade, but others have made me question why it was even popular. There's some games that really, that might be a good topic to have, like what games can actually stand the test of time. Something like, a Zelda or an old RPG. Honestly, Final Fantasy 1, I was playing a bit on my phone, and that was great. Because it's like, you don't need super great graphics and great controls for this, because it's just literally go to a place and interact. But stuff like, old first-person shooters like GoldenEye. No.
I mean, but at the same time, it depends what your benchmarks are, right? Because not everyone has the same ones. Because on the one hand, you feel like, okay, Super Mario 64 or Mario 64, you can still play really nicely because in the end, it's a platformer and it still does the platforming well. But still, do you want the chunky graphics again? And some people really enjoy that and other people don't. So I feel like everyone has their own benchmark on what how well they do with old games, I feel like.
I think also a lot of the games, though, when they're remastered, like if they're okay, I don't mind old graphics and stuff, but just like clean it up a bit. Like the performance was really bad on a few of the games, and you're like, okay, back in the day that was just expected, like super long loading times, pretty bad protection, like loads of kind of jagged edges on every polygon, but like just
that's
sharpening that a bit.
Spoiled now.
Yeah, we just got higher standards now. Games got better.
Yeah. Also, consoles got better.
Exactly, they did. It was cool because they had the PS5. They had a bunch of PS5s and Xbox Series X's, and they were like pretty full because people were just like, "Oh my god, is this a PlayStation 5?"
I have one.
Yeah, I'm like, I got one.
Don't tell them we got 4 at some point.
No, definitely won't. What else is in the news?
2 Point Campus is delayed, unfortunately.
Oh, and I heard
that after Ed has been there.
Yeah, so Ed was actually chatting with the people at 2 Point Campus. It's such a pity he can't be here, but maybe we'll talk about that more next week. But so Ed went to the 2 Point Campus place, which is not like a campus, it's the place where they make the game. And
campus is an actual campus, can you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be great. He had an interview with some of the people that worked on it, with some of the devs. He also got a nice jacket. And
looks like a jock now.
Yeah, he is. He's now jock on his Grinder profile. And
proper frat boy.
Yeah, got the picture of that. And he is. Yeah, he managed to get a little, not an exclusive because I think everybody was told it there, but he was told a little bit ahead of time that it's going to be delayed until August. However, it just sounds amazing. It sounds like a really.
I think August is not so bad. It should have come out on May 17th. That's like not even a month. May.
Yeah,
it's 3 months. Sorry, I can't even.
Yeah, it's going to be.
3.
So it's out on like the 9th of August. So it's pretty early on in August. 9th of August, and it's also coming to Xbox and PC Game Pass. So you don't even need to buy it if you've got Game Pass. Yeah, do it. But
but it's also on. It's on all of the platforms: PC, Mac, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
Exactly. So
it's pretty cool.
Jimmy says older games are so hard. I'm so glad that we have save points now. Yes.
True.
A lot of games as well in the past, and I was listening to, I think it was Jeff Gersman from Giant Bomb talking about it, like how a lot of older games relied on like people playing it for a long time by either through grinding or just repeating the same really difficult levels. It was like, this game took 10 hours to finish, but only 3 of those hours were fresh content. Everything else was either grinding or, just repeating the same things.
Yeah.
And Zach says, yeah, thank God for guides and the internet. No way I could have beaten Fallout 1 or 2 back in the day. Same with Grim Fandango. Literally, Grim Fandango, I played and finished that game with a guide.
Yeah.
My dad never knew it, but I actually printed out like 100 pages of the guide in Grim Fandango and like carried it around with me. Yeah. A whole evening of just printing.
Casper said he wasn't a game as a kid because he sucked. Now there are games for noobs like him, and I can be one of the cool kids. And I totally agree with that, because for me, I also felt like I'm too shit to play this game, so the game can't be for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, and if you feel like because you can't do it very well, that's why you're also not supposed to be doing it. But now embracing the fuck it and play it anyway, I feel like needed to be a bit older to realize that that's totally fine.
Yeah, like I don't think I finished so few games as a kid.
Yeah.
So few games. I was like, I used to actually hate boss fights because I'd be like, oh, a game without a boss fight is great. Because I just like I just want to kind of experience it and go to the end and just experience this story or this game without any like extra stress. So yeah, I'm really glad that they've done that. Like the very few games I remember just finishing Crash 2 and Crash 3 and Wario Land 2 and like a Pokemon game, like the games that you can easily win.
I don't actually think I ever finished any game until I was like an adult.
Yeah, I mean that's the mood. Nowadays I very rarely finish a game if it's long, especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bailey's there going, it's okay to suck. Yeah. I mean,
I'm not sure we talk about the same thing.
No, it's different. That's yeah. Hopefully you weren't doing that then. There are games for noobs like me, can run the cool kids, but yeah, like Bayleaf is a pro at Fortnite nowadays.
Yeah.
Also, they had Fortnite at this thing. Like, who on earth goes to, and Minecraft? Who goes to some kind of like gaming historical event thing to play some Fortnite and Minecraft?
I mean, Minecraft is how 16 years old.
In
gaming terms, that's incredibly, like PC terms, that's ancient almost.
It's
so
old.
It's kind of part of it is old. It's kind of part of the history of it. I don't know how old Fortnite is.
God, I remember playing season 1 of Fortnite. I didn't have an addiction to Fortnite like some people did, but like especially the PvE version. But no, I remember playing Fortnite. I finished the battle pass in like season 2, and maybe season 3 as well. But yeah, no, I remember playing it the first day, like the battle royale came out. And I remember getting like 2 kills and being like, oh, maybe this is for me. And then like 2 days later, everybody started playing the game, and I'm like, oh no,
maybe it's not for me.
No, I'm terrible at it, but I enjoyed it.
Speaking of old games that come back, Mario Golf will be on Nintendo Switch Online.
Yay! I remember reading that, being like, yeah, oh, it's that one. It's the old one. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not
I
the.
think I had this, but it didn't leave an impact in my life whatsoever.
Back in the day. Yeah, because
like, I feel like when I see the graphics, I'm like, it looks so familiar. I feel I've played this, but I just don't like golf.
See, I'm a sucker for a sports game, but like, if I'm gonna have a sports game, give me a proper one. Like, see, I'm the opposite of Ed. Ed's like, all like driving games, but only if it's like Mario Kart or something like Micro Machines. And I'm like, no, give me Gran Turismo 7, and I'll whoop your ass at it. Give me something that's like a sim. Give me FIFA, not Mario Football or Rocket League. Yeah.
Mario Football. I'm not entirely sure if Mario Football and FIFA have the same aim with the game.
Exactly,
even though
yeah.
they play the same sport.
They target different things. He's there playing G-Police, and I'm doing Flight Sim, you know. I like more realism. I was thinking the other day, I'm like, you know what, I've kind of got the urge to play some Train Simulator.
Train Simulator.
I love a good sim games.
Still need to do Power Wash.
Oh, yes. I actually got a key. I need to play some.
Nice.
Yes. Melon says, need to start streaming Fortnite again. Oh, no, I like having people to talk to. No, I might play some, though, but I'm just really loving Destiny at the moment. By the way, Yuamoki says, I got a Sonic ad when I tuned in, and I'm going to see it tomorrow after I visit my mum.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing. It's really, really good. Like, now it's out, because I managed to see it a week before and loved it. Not to boast or anything.
Now with your access to people with
Really,
access.
I'm very privileged, very lucky. Yeah. So yeah, I was able to see Sonic a week early, and I was like, "This is really good." And like a few people who'd seen me messaged me after seeing it when it come out and been like, "That was really, really good." Like what?
Nice.
Oh
Still need to watch it.
yeah, it's.
I really want to. I watched the first one after you said that one was great.
Did you say you liked the first one?
Oh, I really liked it. I
Yeah.
didn't expect it. I constantly thought, imagine Sonic looked as shit as they intended him to look. Like I could just not look at the Sonic and be like, "Man, you're so cute. Imagine looking as horrible as they were making you in the first place."
Yeah. Oh, and
That would've
stay
been
to the
so
end
bad.
of the credits of the second one.
Nice.
Yeah.
As a Marvel fan, you don't leave before the credits
No.
are over.
You have to wait until the lights are on in the cinema, then you know that there's nothing more.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. So, what else has been splitting the headlines?
There are 2 cookbooks, one for Witcher and one for Halo. Out.
What else has been splitting headlines?
Yeah. I'm also like, yay, great, a cookbook.
Yay, cookbooks. What cookbooks look nice on a shelf. I don't know if they do anything else.
Also, I'm not sure if I want like Dead Dragon or something as a meal.
Yeah, what would be a Witcher one? Bit of slime. Yeah. Or what would be Halo? You can be Master Chef.
What I don't understand is there are like churros and sandwiches and chicken nuggets and burgers on the Halo cookbook. Like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, somebody's really excited. And
I think it's like thank you, Mellum. At least Mellum got that joke. Yeah.
What did you say? I didn't pay attention.
It's gone. It's gone. You'll have to listen to the podcast to hear that amazing joke.
I will do that.
Yeah, no, I think it's like just a merchandise thing you put on. That's what cookbooks are for. Like you just put them on the side.
I have a lot of cookbooks that I never look into.
I don't even think Ed has even looks at his cookbooks.
Ed can cook.
Yeah, but he doesn't even look at his cookbooks. I've never seen him look at a cookbook.
But that's because he already knows how to cook.
That's true. And obviously, I think if he gone out and started using it, it'd show weakness. He doesn't follow anyone's instructions. People follow his.
Not with the food, because they're all they don't have the skill anyway. So like, why would you follow them?
Exactly. I mean, he's got Anthony's cookbook from Queer Eye.
I mean, he just bought this cookbook because Anthony's on it, not because Anthony can cook so great.
Yeah, I might steal it for.
I mean,
pages will be stuck together. Yeah,
dude.
as Heather says, why have cookbooks when you have a phone with the internet? Exactly. Like I was wanting to make when I made a cake, when I made that beautiful Orville cake, that was made with that was made
cake
just
baking mix.
Literally BBC Good Food. I want to make a cake. That's it. There you go.
But you also bought like ready-made cake dough thing. You just had to throw ingredients together. That's not even like baking a cake.
It required skill.
What kind of skill does it fucking require to measure ingredients and put them in a bowl?
You have to be able to learn how to use the whisk, because I tried to turn the whisk on and then the metal things fired
the
out.
whisk into your face.
That was a different thing.
The other one.
The Orville one, that was where I fired the whisk.
That was really fun.
Well, I thought the button, there was a button, and I thought it was the turning on button, but it was the eject the whisks. So they just got fired. That has
nothing to do with your cooking skill. That is more your incapability of using machinery.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I don't. Yeah, but the more I'll just have to learn.
Yeah, you have a good teacher now.
I do.
If he would let you touch things.
Yeah.
In the kitchen. I mean.
What's next, Money? What else has been
moving swiftly forward? The Crystal Dynamics announced the next Tomb Raider game made in Unreal Engine 5. Is that the one that the Matrix demo was in?
It was, yeah. So Unreal Engine 5 has also been released to the general public now, or anybody can use Unreal Engine 5. It's had the official launch. And there's a few like little sample things on there, including the city that's the Matrix demo is set in. But yeah, there are so many very, very awesome potential things that they can do with these games. I think the next Witcher is also going to be in Unreal Engine 5 as well, which is great because before the Witcher used their own their own engine. It was like the Red engine or something like that. And
Mhm.
I mean, it was as buggy as hell. So this will be great because then hopefully, if there's any kind of errors or any bugs and stuff that they're finding, other people may have also encountered those in making their games and worked out how to make a fix. So knowing that for The Witcher and also for Tomb Raider, like the more that use this, I imagine like the more advanced things will show in it or get in it. And also you'll, the fewer bugs, we hope. We hope.
I mean, you always hope for a game with not a lot of bugs.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
The Witcher 3, people don't seem to remember that The Witcher 3 launched and it was as buggy as hell. But it was playable buggy. Like if you were riding your horse, like a stray branch would stop your horse in its tracks and it would be just so frustrating. Like, especially when a lot of that game is running through woods. They
Really unfortunate.
really is like riding a horse was an absolute pain in that, and combat was as well. But then they patched it and patched it and patched it, and it's a masterpiece. So hopefully this will be fine. And and if they are using Unreal Engine 5, hopefully that means they can do it a bit faster, who knows, or they can try some new kind of technology or they can just push the boundaries a bit.
Yeah, I'm excited what's possible.
And
Life is Strange True Colors will come to Game Pass.
So,
which is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't clock it even though I've read the article, but now I've read it out, so I'm like, oh my God, I can play this and don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. Is it so? I'm trying to work out, is it the full one including the DLC, or are they like, no, the DLC isn't included, so you need to buy that? But yeah, it's a great game. It's a really, really good game. I always play like the Life is Strange games and go at the end of it and go like, yeah, that was fine.
It doesn't really say in the article, I don't think.
No. It's no, I just had a look. I don't think it is. Well, it doesn't say anything, but so I guess we'll see. Because I'm guessing they would call it like the definitive edition. But yeah, we will see what it is, because I do actually have the DLC anyway, but I just never played it.
Oh. Oh no, you wanted to play it.
Yeah, I've got it. Maybe I'll play it and upload it onto YouTube or something like that,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Life is Strange.
That's it with the news as well.
That is it with the news.
Approved.
Exciting. Now, let's go on to Split. Oh, is the game list for the new PlayStation Plus out yet? Not yet, Melon. They did announce, like, for example, that Returnal's going to be on it and Death Stranding. So you can enjoy that.
Because you haven't bought this in multiple versions for multiple devices, right?
Exactly. I'm so tempted to just to download it and have that as my, like, console game. I just want to relax and chill.
Yeah. Can hike around things.
On PS5, it's such a gorgeous game. I want to get the platinum. Prove that I am a proper fan.
You are a proper fan.
Thank you. Anyway, yeah, so what has been splitting opinions? Well, splitting opinions. So,
I mean, I just wrote BAFTAs in there because I wasn't sure if that's what's splitting our opinions.
Yeah. Are the BAFTAs worthwhile?
I mean, you could ask that for literally every fucking award show, right?
Yeah, that's true. Like the Oscars.
But I feel at the same time, at the same time, it's recognition for whatever craft you're in. Like, it's recognition for musicians, for actors, and it's also now it's recognition for video games, and I feel that's pretty cool because we don't have a lot of these.
Exactly. I think they should, and they should have put the BAFTA games in the main, wherever they host it.
I did actually think that, but then I was like, well, maybe, but no. Yeah, it would have been great if it would be together.
Or maybe like a day apart, but also like keep it in the same venue. You can get enough nerds to fill out like a little 100%. Arena for the BAFTA games. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just promise them free stuff or whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly.
I would also come for not free things. We'll probably pay for it too.
Yeah.
But that's just me being weird.
I'd go, any excuse for a free night out. Or all right. Well, so our question and whatever today. Our topic is, what awards would you like to see awarded at a video game awards? So hopefully the chat's got some ideas, because we've got the list of these.
There
and
are so many, and I was already really excited when I read all of these.
But I'm hoping, because I haven't really been thinking too much about them, so I'm really hoping that people in the chat can give us some ideas for this. So let's go and talk about the first topic. Or the first category is Gemma. Liz says for the Bechdel test, and I don't know what the Bechdel test is.
I knew we wouldn't know, but I love Liz for putting the Bechdel test on there.
Bechdel.
Because the Bechdel test is a test that kind of measures representation of women in fiction.
So now I feel bad for not knowing what this was.
No, it's not like a proper thing. It came out of a comic, basically, of a DAC comic, where like basically two lesbians wanted to go to the movies, and they had like 3 criteria for the movie, and these 3 criteria are now taken to kind of figure out if there is a nice representation for women in it.
Mm-hmm.
And those 3 are, hang on, I scrolled past it. Where is it now? So are there hang on, where is it? Does the movie has to have at least 2 women in it who talk to each other, is the second one, and about something other than a man. And you wouldn't believe how many movies actually failed that test, how many things actually failed that test.
So that would be a good one to have. Which one would win? Or do they just get awarded it if they do pass it?
I mean, yeah, it would probably need more criteria. Like, how well did you pass the Bechdel test, and did you surpass the Bechdel test?
Bailey says there's a third criteria, they need to be named.
Yeah, that they added it later. Like they added the initial, like there are iterations of it. Like, do they have a name, and so there are different. And I feel like you could just use this criteria for a lot of other things, right? Doesn't only need to be about female representation in movies and women representation in stuff like that, but it could also be like for queer representation. Are there queer people in it? Do they only talk about queer trauma, and do they do something else than being pitied by the cishet folk or whatever?
Exactly. Yeah, there was a great tweet going around about how trans people in media nowadays, it's like nearly all the time, it's like, great, we've got trans people in it, but they're just talking about their trauma, and it's like, come on. Well, no, because it came up because there was, I can't remember what it was now, but there was a trans character in something. I don't know if it was I think it was talking about what's the one with Elliot Page? The Netflix program.
Victor Umbrella Academy.
Yes, and apparently like that he's going to be written in as being trans, but it's just going to be that's it. That's the life. There's not going to be, it's not going to just be like, oh, and here is him struggling with it, and like, no, it's just he's trans.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I'm curious about that. I haven't watched the 2nd season of Umbrella Academy, but I'll need to before the 3rd comes out.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Like, there are just a million series that I've watched like 3 episodes and gone, yeah, okay, that was cool. I'm done. It's like those mini series. Even when there's a mini series of 6 episodes, I'm like, no, I will not get past episode 3.
No.
There are very few that pass that. There's like Tiger King and The Crown. They're the only 2 things I really watch.
Wow. I haven't finished Tiger King, I don't think.
I've not watched the second one either.
Literally,
I'm like 4 episodes into The Mandalorian. There's like so many that I just haven't gone that I should watch.
You don't know how to binge properly. I can teach you my ways.
Please do, because I should. The next, I want to binge watch there's only 2 episodes, but I'm going to watch them tonight, I think, of the Jimmy Savile documentary. It's on Netflix. Who, well, I'm going to say, if anybody didn't know, Jimmy Savile was my dad's second cousin. Through marriage. Through marriage. There's no blood relation. There's 0, nothing in common at all.
Liz just says no.
Oh my. Did you not know, Liz? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I used to be so proud. I used to be like, oh yeah, Jimmy Savile's my dad's second cousin, which I think makes him my 3rd cousin. I don't know what like the rules are. So yeah. My old colleague used to be the step granddaughter of Rose West, says Gemma. Wow.
Wow.
Ah. Yeah, Bailey says the ending of Umbrella Academy Season 2 is such a good opportunity for them to introduce Elliot's character as trans, though. I hope they do it well. I don't know what the end of that is, but interesting.
I haven't seen it either, but I'm wondering, did
I heard he dies.
Elliot already come out as trans at the end of Season 2?
Yeah,
I kind of don't.
Oh, God,
I don't remember the timeline.
I keep calling Liz Gemma because her first two letters of her username are G. It's G-E. So I'm like, yeah.
So, because both start with a G, because Gemma's. Oh, Gemma.
Jimizzy with it. Jizzy with it.
Yeah. Get jizzy with it.
Jizzy with mistress.
Wow. Oh my God.
Get jizzy with a mistress.
Welcome.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not entirely sure that's not actually accurate.
No, how much is that? Okay, next category. We've only done one so far.
The worst
great.
British accent in a game.
The thing is that like there's something like where is it somebody that's really fake and put on a British accent, or is it
like you and all your accents, basically?
How dare you? Or is it that they've asked them to really play up their British accents, like Daphne and Fraser? You know, she's British, but she puts on this. For some reason, she's from Blackpool, but her brothers are all Cockneys and got like real Cockney accents, and it's the weirdest accent. But I mean, I know the game that will win this.
What game would win this?
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Okay.
Honestly, you need to play it because it's like, oh God, I can't remember the phrases that they come out with. It's just like, yeah, it's just ridiculously categories. Let me see if I can find so I can do them. Xenoblade Chronicles.
I'm not sure you should be doing them.
Is quotes.
We suffer from your accents way too much already.
I'm trying to think of what the quotes were that they. Yeah. Well, I can't think of all of these. I can't see them all, but they're just some really, really annoying phrases. Tim says, "Is Ed finally sick of your shit?" No, Ed's at the BAFTAs. He's oh yeah. Do you want to know what
I
game?
totally read something different. I read if he has the sheets actually. Now that you read it, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's maybe something else.
Oh, by the way, breaking news: the game that won best game at the BAFTAs, Returnal.
Ooh, Ed's gonna need a towel.
He's also said that he had a great chat with the voice actress.
Nice.
So there we go. We'll get that. But he's not presenting or accepting. However, anybody that missed the announcement earlier, so the gaming awards are going to be at the gaming with a Y. They're going to be at the end of this month on Twitch, and they're going to
25th of April.
That's it.
It's a Monday.
Thank you, Money. It's a Monday, and it's going to be held at a theater. It's like a big. I've seen the where it is. It's like a big theater. Loads of people there, but Marvelous Games, who published Story of Seasons and Rune Factory 5, they have asked me to hand out the award. They said they're sponsoring the Authentic Representation Award and have asked me to be an honorary award presenter on their behalf. So that's going to be so fun. So much fun. And I've got to think of like a 20 to 30 second speech to announce the winner.
Oh, that's going to be so cool. I'm going to fangirl. I'm going to be really embarrassing in the Gaming Awards chat. I'm going to open
the envelope and I get to read out the winner. It's going to be so cool.
Cool.
Anyway, not quite as bougie as the BAFTAs. The BAFTA isn't bougie. Ed's in like a tiny little portaloo around the back.
But yeah, another category. Or did you figure the accent out that you wanted to look for?
It's something like, I can't remember because now I'm mixing it up with phrases from other games. What are your favorite quotes from Xenoblade? People are shouting. I can't remember. These are actual phrases. I don't care about these actual phrases, but yeah, they just come out with some ridiculous things. Wait a sec, Xenoblade Chronicles. It's like phrases, whatever. See if it, oh no, these are actual quotes. I don't care about these. Anyway, some very annoying ones. Oh, what's the next quote?
Brenda says the most misleading game trailer.
Most misleading grade?
I feel that one needs to go to Resident Evil Village.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel like for the fact that they hyped this so much with Lady Dimitrescu, then she was like in it for like barely enough time to kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, because she's only in like the first quarter. Surprise, surprise.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was though it was. I quite liked that though. But yeah, if we're looking at like kind of misleading in a negative way, I mean one of the most famous ones was The Division, because they showed that and it looked stunning, and then when it came out it was like, oh, all these cool fancy graphics that you showed in the trailer aren't actually in the main game. Yeah, I mean there's also, I mean if you want to award it, there's just so many of those what they call like the mobile games that you see on Facebook, and it's like you've got to land airplanes at a airport and there's all these airplanes coming in and they're landing, it's all super cool and graphics, and like all the comments just like, this game looks nothing like this, like absolutely nothing like it.
Welcome to the world of Facebook ads.
Yes, they're the worst. Do you make them?
I will not comment on this.
Okay.
I just have to edit videos for ads sometimes.
Okay. Fake
but they
videos.
should not target you.
No. Not interested. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I was asked to promote that and I said no. But then afterwards I'm like, it would have been like 2 hours and I'd have got a lot of money. Yeah. If they come back to me,
I don't get paid that much in that time. I have to do really hard work for that time.
Honestly, if I'd have taken it, I don't think I'd have ever in my life been paid more per hour than I would have been then.
Yeah.
Zach says the map. Yeah, this is The Division. The map they showed at E3 was so cool. Then the mapping game was nothing like it at all. I remember that. Yeah. I still think Division 1 is way prettier though than Division 2. Oh, I need a Division 3. Please announce the Division 3. Set it back in. It doesn't even necessarily need to be New York. It just needs to be set in winter, because the Division, like in winter, when it's snowing, is an amazing scene. It would be great in New York. New York in winter was stunning, but like, sure, just do Tokyo. Do Tokyo in the snow or something like that. That would be really, really cool. I don't know if Tokyo gets
even
snow.
in Tokyo?
I don't know. Yeah.
Like,
well, it can do. Maybe it's a post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. Everything's possible in the apocalypse.
Next one, cutest character in a game.
I mean, the forest friend in Greece. It's very subjective.
Zach says pull a Forza and do rolling seasons for the Division. That would be great. That would be really, really good. The cutest character in a game. I'm sure there's one that I'm going to be like, oh, of course. I'll say. I'm just looking at like games I've got. Gang Beasts. Gang Beasts are very cute.
No. Like all the ones in Animal Crossing, you're like a shit and they're all adorable.
Yeah.
But like they're all the same kind of adorable.
Kirby. Kirby's just a
hairless ball.
That's it,
which
yeah.
you would really approve of. So I'm like, maybe
Kirby
that's the cutest character for you in a game.
Is just an ironed out ball sack. That is what Kirby is.
Ball sack.
That's been ironed. Kiki says rolled. Rolled is very cute. Kangaroos. Yeah, I don't really know.
That's why he's only presenting Gemma, because he's the worst at this.
Yeah.
He can't be the one to decide this.
Exactly,
awards.
yeah. I'm going to read from the envelope. I'm not going to make up my own game. Make my own.
Oh my god, can you imagine you being there and like pulling like
yeah.
Sorry, never mind.
Gonna open it and go, La La Land. I won't. And I will not be making any jokes about people's hair or anything like that. You know, I'm gonna be on my best behavior.
Yes, yeah. We don't need slapcake.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's many people that I would be honored to be punched by that are going to the gaming awards. Oh, Evo.
I mean, don't you get punched by it regularly anyway? Never mind. Best video game adaptation.
Wow. Video game adaptation into like a movie or an adaptation from a series into a video game?
A video game.
Oh.
Can't even think of anything right now.
Yeah, this is where if anybody's got any ideas. Oh, the baby from Death Stranding, says Zach. That's right. Lion King, says Lizzie. It's good job Ed's not here because his eye would be twitching. Honestly, yes, Spider-Man. Spider-Man was brilliant.
Miles Morales, though.
I much preferred Miles Morales. It was such a more interesting game, and it being shorter.
I mean, but I wouldn't say I would prefer Miles Morales the game over the movie.
Oh, I would. Yeah.
You what?
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
I like. Oh yeah,
it's
maybe
because it's a movie. And you don't generally really like movies anyway.
I don't like movies. I get bored. But
you cannot get bored with Into the Spider-Verse.
I was about to say Into the Spider-Verse is the exception.
Thank you. I was already really worried.
Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse is the best, probably one of the best movies ever made.
Yes, I agree. Very much.
F1 games.
And the next time I will watch it again, I will probably message you again what an epic fucking movie this is.
I might have, at the weekend, I might have had a look and seen if there were any like cinemas showing it around, because sometimes they do. But no, alas, they weren't.
But it's on Netflix again now, at least on my Netflix.
Yeah, but my TV isn't that big. I mean, I could sit just really close to it and like put on full headphones, but it's not quite the same atmosphere.
I know. I really want to see the other one in the movies. But anyway.
Yeah, a lot of the Rings games on PS2 were really good. Yeah, I mean, like this Lego Star Wars, that's a new one, isn't it? Yeah, this Lego Star Wars, that's Star Trek. Star Wars is the new one that's out, and apparently that's very good. I'll give that a play. Next one is best score / music. I feel like that's already in a lot of them. You know, best score music, you should definitely listen to Grim Fandango's score. You can actually listen to it for free. It's really good. It's very jazz.
Very jazz.
What would you give for the best music?
Grease.
Yeah, I knew you'd say Grease. Yeah.
I mean, it's just so good.
Oh no, best
because the game
music
doesn't have like
Hurdle
at all. True. I'd
love if they were nominated for the best score music, best music in a video game. The winner, Hurdle. They've got some big names for that game.
Only a matter of time until they shut it down, probably.
Ben's choice. Oh, the best game offering at least 60 FPS. I will say Dirt 4, because it has 100. It's the first game I played on a PlayStation 5 that had a 120 hertz option.
Great.
Elden Ring. Stop freaking Elden Ring. I've got a PS5 and it doesn't hit 60 sometimes. Oh, I loved Elden Ring, but yeah, performance is not its strong point. Most realistic simulation game, Money.
Good question. It's not Stardew, I guess.
Yeah. Most realistic. I'm trying to think. Simulation game. Yeah, no. I mean, we'll go for.
I mean, you did the truck one, didn't you? Like, what was it?
Oh, the bus driving simulator.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, bus driving simulator. That was great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, like, most boring simulation game, bus driving simulator.
Hey, how many people watched that video? Let's see. I'm gonna see. Probably more people than watch this podcast.
Wow, rude.
No, not this one. I mean, like in each week. But I bet it was popular. 99 views. Oh wow! If anybody wants to be the 100th view of Bus Simulator, there you go.
Well done.
99 views in 6 months. Great. All right. What was the next one?
Bonus category for any games nominated in both of the above categories.
Bus Simulator. Yeah.
Most annoying character.
Probably a bunch of them in Xenoblade Chronicles.
fucking Urianger in Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah, no, Urianger wins that. In fact, it can be the Urianger Most Annoying Character Award.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Literally
agree.
sponsored.
I agree. Sponsored by Urianger.
Yeah. He's so annoying. Why say
The name wouldn't even fit on the plate of this award though, because it would be way too long.
Yeah, why say 10 words when you can say 500?
I agree.
Most frustrating mechanics. Any game that came out before 2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you're gentle with 2009.
The Yellow Bearing Gang Beast. Wow, Heather. I'm trying to think of most nominating. I just had a game recently, and yeah, honestly, I think Ghostwire was quite frustrating with that. What would be you like the most frustrating mechanics? Is it like controls or mechanics?
I mean, it's kind of sometimes hard to say, right? Because if the controls suck, you feel like the mechanics are shit.
Like something you have to do in a game that doesn't really make sense.
Fucking Skyward Sword and the shit fucking ass motion control.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Bullshit, that's.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that forces you to have motion control, even though they adapted it, but then it's still very confusing. Like, if you get into that gap between, if you can't commit to both properly, then it's just annoying.
Oh, I would say as well, and people are going to hate me for this, because I played a little bit of it and I was like, this just made me angry, and I put it down. Smash Brothers.
Oh, I don't even understand that game. Sorry.
I don't get fighting games, at the best of times, and I don't get ones that are just, it's just weird. Cover shooting, says Mel. Oh, I love a cover shooter. You get to chill. You get to chill for a little bit. Mel's not a Division fan, I think. Best Video Game Grass Award.
I don't understand what that means.
Like the grass in a video game that looks good.
Is the grass great in a video game?
Horizon and God of War have amazing grass.
Horizon is great.
Because also Horizon has in the Forbidden... No, not the Forbidden. It was the bit that was... It was the DLC, the expansion that came out for the original
Frozen
Horizon.
West.
Frozen Wilds, that's the one.
Frozen Wild.
Yeah, the Frozen Wilds, the grass was animated, the grass was real, like underneath the snow. So if you ran over the snow, there was still like grass underneath the snow that kind of reacted to you.
Nice.
It was great.
Nice.
Lawnmower Sim, says Gary. Minecraft says that, that grass, I mean, it looks great. There is a grass cutting simulator, yes.
It's shocking you have never played this before.
I will do. Most likely to give you a blister.
It's a list.
Yeah, I think I actually...
Oh, I did have, like, my thumb really, like, properly hurt me during that 22 hours of that game.
There was a really shite game called Godfall that came out near the beginning of the PS5 cycle. And to hit things, you had to, like... Oh, yeah, Mario Party, definitely. You had to, like, pull the trigger constantly, but the trigger, it was haptic feedback, so it was, like, really strong. And the amount of, like, hitting with that trigger, it was just, like, I was getting a workout on my finger.
Oh,
like,
no.
Proper muscles on this finger.
Proper
Anyway.
muscles on this finger. Not from that game, I don't think.
Wow, not that finger. Pancake says, best time suck. I think Pancake was typing into Google, but typed into Discord instead.
I mean, best time suck.
Yeah, best time suck. Oh, that's what I want. But Destiny, for me.
Final Fantasy 14.
Best game to play while pooping.
Literally everything on the phone. BeatStar is great on the toilet.
I would say Wordle or Hurdle.
Oh yeah, I do it on the toilet too, or in bed.
Yeah, usually I'm like, if I'm exactly. If I'm really late, I'm like, oh god, it's gone midnight. But I'm gonna do Wordle because otherwise I'll just think of it in my head.
And sometimes I'm really annoyed if I can't figure it out immediately, and then I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's like almost, it's already after midnight, but I started it now. I can't wait until tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. What about the next one?
What is the next one?
I'm just messaging Ed. See, I think he's finished. The thing's finished, but I don't know if he's actually finished. I don't think he'll be able to pop in.
Easiest NPC to accidentally kill. It's your suggestion.
Yeah, Money, what is the easiest NPC to accidentally kill?
I had a fucking suspicion you were kind of targeting me with this question, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
So?
It wasn't easy. It just happened to kill that one thing in Bugsnax.
So you killed a lesbian couple in Bugsnax, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Is it a gay man?
Kill a lesbian couple. Yes. There's a lesbian couple, and then there is a gay couple, and
You had to choose which ones to kill.
No, I didn't know they could die. And I was clearly really bad at aiming shit there. And then all of a sudden, one of them disappeared. And when he disappeared, he died. And it was horrible because they shove it in your face.
Horses
like you wouldn't
well?
believe.
Yeah. Horses as well.
Oh,
Money.
yeah. The Zelda horse once fell off the cliff and never came back. And one in Immortal Phoenix Rising also fell off the cliff. But that one came back.
Did you like that game?
Yes, but I still haven't finished it.
Oh, no. I really like that game.
Mela, no, you binged that one hard.
I did. Zachary says, my favorite game on the pooper is leaving comments on news articles. Oh, you're one of those, Zach. You're one of those.
I only write nice things on Eurogamer, please.
Yeah, nice things on Eurogamer. Ben
Everywhere
killed the horse.
Else we don't care about.
Did I kill the horse in Shadow of the Colossus? I remember, Melum, that the horse killed me. Because I went to a cliff and then the horse was like, oh, not going there. And then stopped. And then I went flying over it. Oh, there's a clip of me doing that. Okay, next one. We've got a bunch of them. Best video game water, says Ed.
Good question. Horizon, I don't know.
Sea of Thieves, 100%. It's the best.
You didn't even navigate that ship well when you played it.
But it's so realistic. Oh, it was like the rolling waves and stuff like that, and the ship's actually like goes up and down as it goes over the waves. It's so good. Minecraft is not going to win any award, Liz, except for game with most squares and cubes.
Squares.
Yeah, and Wordle's challenging it.
Wow, that's not wrong.
Now the next one is worst fall damage in a game. Isn't Elden Ring? I don't risk it, but isn't Elden Ring pretty bad for that? Like you either die or take nothing.
You die or take nothing?
Yeah, you die or take no damage whatsoever. There's no like in between. Yeah. Oh, you haven't played it.
I haven't played it, so I can't answer this question for you.
You look at a drop and go, will I die or will I have zero like health taken? There's no between. Yeah.
That is a really weird fucking mechanic.
Oh, it's not a mechanic. It's just like it's hard to get that. There is an in between, but it's I find like I can never actually find that in between. I look down and go, oh, I'm going to be safe. No, dead. Or like, oh, that's going to kill me. Oh, wait, no, I didn't lose anything.
That's going to kill me and you still jump. You have a weird way of trying things out.
That's Elden Ring. You just got to keep trying, keep dying and learn.
Some people don't learn from dying.
Yeah. How many deaths did you get in Celeste?
A lot. But I'm also working my way through.
Is it more than 100?
Of course it was more than 100. I think 4,000 or so. I don't know. I played this game for 22 hours. I was not just sitting there looking at the nice graphics for 22 hours.
Wow. Best replayability factor.
I'm really bad with replaying games because once I play the game, I have no interest in playing it again.
Same. It'd have to be a game with like a really good story that I'd want to play again and again.
I feel even it would need to take me as long as it takes for me to forget everything about it. Like I really liked Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I don't see myself playing it anytime soon. Or Horizon Zero Dawn. Really liked both of these, but don't see myself replaying it because I know I've already played it. Same with like me traveling places. I've already been there. I don't need to go again, even though there might be still more things to see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Once I walked past that finish line, I have no interest anymore.
Monty played Celeste for like 5 times regular length, which is sort of the same thing, yeah. It was replayability.
Wow.
Played the same bits of level.
True.
Again and again. Yeah, like what game would I kind of want to restart and like, you know, delete the save and replay again, apart from Death Stranding, obviously. Yeah, plus it's Death Stranding. They should win all of these.
Yeah.
Best character with the plumpest butt. Kirby.
What best new game that gives old school
Oh, I
or
didn't- yeah.
nostalgic vibes?
Oh, I was talking about the character. Yeah, so I went to Mofo. Yeah, Games
You
Mistress,
just saw
aka
butt and focused immediately on the question.
you know me.
Yeah.
Best
I
new game that
know.
gives old school or nostalgic vibes. Celeste.
Doesn't give me nostalgia just because it's pixel.
You never played those pixel games back in the day, the old Mario. I suppose it's not
did.
really.
But I'm not necessarily really like, I don't get nostalgia from it because I'm over this now.
Okay.
Like I'm very hard to get and like that's why also I'm like Stardew. I'm not sure it's for me because I'm over the pixels. I've been I lived through the pixels already. It's not that I need to go back to them because I lived through them already.
Yeah. I'm trying to, best new game that gives old school or nostalgic. I mean, you can still get nostalgic. Well, I get a bit of nostalgic vibes from it, from playing it. I'm trying to think of like what games I loved as a kid. I mean, I loved like the 3D platformers, you know, the Crash, the Spyro, Jack and Daxter, Gex, those type of things. And so something like a Ratchet and Clank kind of.
Well, then must be all the Marios for me, but I don't want to play it anymore. Like I have it, they have the expansion and I even have the controller. Can't see it, but it's somewhere here. And I don't want to play it. Like I was like, I'm gonna play this. It's gonna be so cool. But as we said previously, I'm like, this is an old game.
Yeah.
Don't want to do it anymore.
Exactly. Best character with the plumpest butt. Mario's pretty thick,
you
says Liz.
look at.
Kirby, definitely Kirby.
Doesn't even have a butt. He's just a round ball.
He's one butt. That's what he is. A ball butt.
He doesn't even have a butt. He have a butt crack.
How? Of course he has a butt. How does he poo? He eats so much stuff.
But he doesn't have a butt crack, so it can't be a butt.
Well, how can he poo?
Also, he's spitting it all out.
And that's true. Is Kirby bulimic?
I'm not sure we need to. I'm not sure it's an appropriate question to ask.
Yeah, there we go. There's Ed's next feature.
Oh, wow.
Best zombie design. I'm thinking far too hard about this. I always do.
I'm surprised you don't come up with like one thing immediately. The Witcher's ass.
Yeah. I never found The Witcher attractive.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially not as the bum chin dude.
Of course.
Best zombie design. I hate zombie games, so none win.
Any Walking Dead game, I don't know. I haven't played them.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, the one in The Last of Us that clicks is pretty cool and creepy. Because just the noise. Best Mario Kart, and why is it Baby Park? No. I really like Excite Bike Arena.
Yeah.
Excite Bike.
I also like Excite Bike.
Because there's no like kind of cheating side, shortcuts and things like that. I mean, there is technically, you can cut the corner if you have a boost, but that's it really.
Maybe that's why everyone hates it, because they don't have the shortcuts, and
Exactly.
I never use any shortcuts because I have assists on, and you can't get the shortcuts with assists.
That's true. Very true. Can we just delete Edson for the Baby Park comment? Yeah, Gemma, we should. Baby Park also doesn't really have any shortcuts, but that's another one where you can technically skip like the corners if you've got a boost. Game that's most
just brutal, that one.
Game that is most likely to make you stay up for 24 hours at launch. Oh, I'm trying to think of a game that made me stay up for ages when it launched. Probably something like Destiny. Because you want to do as much as possible to get like the highest. Like whenever an expansion comes out, I play the shit out of it and then end up playing way too much and then not playing anymore.
Yeah. Burnout.
Have you ever played a game for a long time because you were obsessed?
That's a good question.
Honestly, yes, Civ. I think it was like Civ 3 or Civ 4 I played. Let me just have a look at my library, which one it was. It's called Sid
I was
Meier.
really excited that I finally got to a point where I was able to experience a launch for
Mm.
Final Fantasy, but then I still haven't played it because I was like, this was too. I value my time too much to sit in the queue all day.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, I know. I stayed in a queue for a bit for that. But yeah, Civ 5. I played at release. Not release. I played 9 hours. I mean, it doesn't really count, but I played 9 hours without taking a break. And I remember
Wow.
playing it at starting playing it at midday, and then I finished it and was like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Like, well, how many hours have I been here?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if Ratchet and Clank brought out a game that was only about Rivet, I'd probably stay up for that now. That's the one I will probably immediately start to play immediately.
Immediately.
Midnight
launch.
Yeah.
Okay, we've just got 3 more. Game that's 2 more. Sorry. Most satisfying sound effect. A Destiny 2.
Breaking a block in Minecraft.
A Destiny 2 headshot. No, which is the one? No, what's the game?
Wow.
There's a game where you get a headshot and it's like, and it's a really cool sound. I can't remember what it is. And they removed it and then they added it back because everyone was like, no, we need that sound. I can't remember what it was now. It might have been no, actually, I think it was Division 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good headshot sound.
I like good thudding sounds, like when you in Dorfromantik, when you put the tiles in, it makes a nice thud. But also when the Animal Crossing villagers run through the different kinds of paths, that is really satisfying.
The sound Mario Kart makes when you cross the finish line. If you cross the finish line, you're not so far behind.
Yep.
Fet's bombing Star Wars Attack of the Clones. That is a classic. Oh. Most and final one. Most bullshit boss mechanic, like phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. That's a good question. Probably anything in
Elden Ring.
Yeah, anything in Elden Ring. I was thinking of this second. No, what's the name? Margit. Oh, his name. I was thinking it's Margaret and it's a girl, but no, Margit. Like Margit's second phase is just like, I'm gonna throw so much shit at you, and you're not gonna be able to dodge. I don't know. I don't understand how anybody can beat Margit without taking any damage, because it's just like, here you go, and it's just constant. There's stuff that gets through your block, and you just have to dodge everything. But if you dodge everything, then you run out of stamina, and oh god, it is just.
I feel after watching people play Elden Ring, I feel like every boss is just a pain in the ass.
It is, but it's so rewarding and fun when you beat them.
Can't relate.
No.
And I don't think I want to. And the thing is with that you have to, unlike with Celeste, where you can die quickly and repeat your thing quickly, with Elden Ring, it takes you so long to grind the boss down. And then you already play like, I don't know, 20 minutes on a boss. So to get them to a level where you're like, I'm almost beating him. And then you die. And then I'm like, this is so punishing.
But
and
you know you're
way
close.
too punishing. But I literally wasted 30 minutes of my life for something to then do it all over again.
Oh, a boss never. I mean, if you focus from like killing a boss in Elden Ring can take like 4 minutes.
I mean,
but like that's when you're slow. Oh, people can kill them in seconds. Yeah, like the second main boss I killed really, really quickly because I think I was a bit over leveled. But you can just go and over level yourself.
Yeah,
it's a challenge.
I think it's just because I'm not strategic. Like I don't get any benefit and no excitement out of a strategic killing of things.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think I've realized why I'm not quite the best person at playing video games, and it's because I don't learn. So Ed and I were playing Micro Machines against each other, and I picked up the mechanics really quickly, and he didn't. So I was like winning, and I was so close to beating him, and he was. Every time he died, he learned what he had to do and like memorized it, and then eventually got way better. And I was like, oh. So he's like someone that like adapts, whereas I'm just like, no, I'll just keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Because that's in my head. That's fine.
I totally see what you mean. But I also don't understand, because what I don't get is why my brain doesn't do that. because I do learn things. Obviously, I got to a place where I've learned in my life, and I always learned easily, but I don't learn video game mechanics.
No,
Just don't.
because it's like a TV. You're just sitting and chilling out there to learn. It's not school.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah. Anyway, well, yes. Anything else you have to say, Moni?
No.
All right. Well,
wasted enough of your time.
You didn't waste any of it. Thank you so much for joining us. Moni, how do we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at MoniDoesStuff or on Twitch under the same handle.
And thank you so much for stepping in Ed's shoes. Like, there we go. There he is at the BAFTAs. Looking very glamorous. Having a nice picture. But yeah, thank you so much for stepping in and
having me.
And Moni did research, like Moni's, prepared and stuff. Very, very
Put it
prepared.
in the document.
Yeah, you did. Which is more than I ever do. So thank you.
Well, that's because Ed already covers everything for you before.
That's true.
Like it's not even that you have to try because he has everything ready already anyway.
But yeah, anyway, if you do not follow Moni, make sure you do. MoniDoesStuff, it'll be in all the details and all the links and everything. We'll be back next Thursday, and I'll be joined by Ed.
The real Ed.
The real Ed, and also a special guest, which I don't think we've 100% confirmed yet. 99%, but we'll confirm it during the week. And also this video...
And tell your news once again.
Oh, that I'm going to be handing out an award at the Gaming Awards.
On the 25th of April, which is a Monday. We don't know the time yet, but watch it on Twitch.
It'll be the Authentic Representation Award that I'll be handing out. So yeah. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm Ben Austwick, aka BiggusBennus. Find me at twitch.tv/BiggusBennus or BiggusBennus1 on Twitter, or go to splitthescreen.com for all your podcasting needs. And yeah, thank you very much.
To finish now, properly.
We do.
You have to do it because it's not my job to do it.
Moni, be there.
Or be split.
There we go. It did it. Woo! Right.
Woohoo.